This is me.
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 My name is Patrick Streaker, and I have known Zach Mitchell since we were both kindergartners at St. Michael's School. Zach and I grew up together and went through grade school and high school there, and he's been a great friend ever since. One thing that I can say about Zach is he is one of the most patient and understanding men that I have ever met in my life, both which are key to have when making difficult decisions in your life. So if you would, please turn your attention to Zach as he discusses the decisions that we make in our lives.
I believe that I am defined by the decisions and choices I make, no matter how easy or difficult they are. Everyone deals with decisions every day and is defined by their choices as well. Because while everyone chooses to do something every day, it is only what they do after they choose that truly defines them. I think about this a lot. One thing that has always been on my mind is what would have happened had I chose differently, just like those old choose your own adventure books, where you go on some far out quests and depending on your choices you can either come out on top or not make it and have to restart. However, real life has no do-overs. Whatever you do, that's it. No second chance, no reinserting a quarter after you die in Galaga, no one-ups in like in Mario, nada. I used to never study for a test back in high school, and I'm a lax procrastinator back then and now even, but now I usually choose to study or do homework earlier than what I did before, which I believe has helped my academic career. One thing that certain medias do well is what if, because I think all of us in some way have said to ourselves, what if this happened instead of this, and how could I have made this better? As well, hindsight is a curse in that regard, because in the moment you make a choice out of emotion and maybe just being a bit lax, and when you look back, I realize that the choice wasn't smart. Not often, but it does happen. I have made some difficult decisions in my life to me at least. Nothing like world-ending, but they were still difficult to make. One time I had to choose between my friends or my family, and in the end, I chose my family. The choice didn't end any friendships, but I'm sure they were sad because I wasn't there. I also think of the what if all the time in those types of scenarios, like studying, talking to people, or if I go out somewhere. It's always a constant battle of what I should and shouldn't do. It's not a bad thing to think of a what if scenario. It's human of us to want things to maybe go a different way. Kind of like how we read to get away from real life for a bit, or do other hobbies to get away from the stress of life. Either way, I strive to make the best choice based on the info I have at the time, because there is nothing worse than realizing you made the wrong choice and you should have read the signs before you made it. Or sometimes there are no signs, and at least no signs that were shown to you. Sometimes people don't say how they feel, and that leads to me feeling like I did something wrong or said the wrong thing, but by the time I get there and try to fix it, it's already over. Obviously, my choices and decisions and your choices and decisions aren't the same. Maybe your choice is based on who you like or want more, and mine is based on if I ever get someone or something I like, then I will make my decision. It just depends on the situation. I am more of a stay-at-home person, so sometimes I don't really want to go out depending on what I have to do at home, and recently it's been a lot, so I want to work on that, then spend time away from it and risk running out of time. I will still go out, but in the back of my head there is a nagging feeling of the deadline. Usually when I show up somewhere after debating about it for a while, I feel fine. It's just getting to that point that is the hard part. But if a hard choice comes up, then my decision will be what is right and what is right to me, because nobody can really tell you what is right and what is wrong. Depending on the situation, only you can truly make that decision. And if you think it is right, then nobody else can really tell you that it's wrong, because it's all based on perspective and what you think and believe as a person. And what I believe as a person is only you can make your decisions and no one else can, but it's all up to you in the end.
This is me.
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 This is me.